guys, it's Vita, welcome. And today we're gonna make chicken tenders. Not just any chicken tenders, but we're gonna actually take chicken tenders and make them into chicken fingers. So we're gonna bread them in some panko and pop them in the oven, and they're gonna be really yummy and crispy, and actually a really nice healthy alternative to your drive-through chicken fingers that make you feel like not so good after. You're gonna feel good after eating these, and I love them and they're addicting, and I'm gonna make them with yogurt-based dipping sauces. One's gonna be ranch and one's gonna be honey mustard, and they're both, just like the chicken, extremely addicting. So you combine them all together, not mix them, but the chicken with the dips, oh, you're gonna love them. I just am excited. Preheat your oven to 425 degrees and grease a baking dish. I just sprayed it a little bit with some cooking spray for the chicken. So we are going to start making our assembly line. I've got more or less half a cup of flour, and I'm gonna add some paprika. When you crave fast food, you're craving the salt, typically. So salt and pepper. A healthy pinch of salt, guys. Please don't be scared, especially because this is going to be a little more, you know, just lightly coating the chicken. It's the first step in some pepper. You want to generously salt it because not all of that is gonna get onto your chicken, okay? And then, so we're just gonna mix that around with a fork. We're going to make the egg wash. So just crack an egg, and then, let's see, and then go ahead and add the milk. And just a splash will do ya. Whisk those together. To be honest, I probably should have whisked the egg before getting the milk in there because it's less fluid to deal with, but it won't make a difference. So whisk this and mix that, and then in this plate I've got my panko breadcrumbs ready to go. Okay. So now let's start our chicken. So you want to just coat all sides of the chicken and get rid of the excess flour and put it into your egg wash. Do the same thing, all sides. And right into the panko. I really like panko breadcrumbs because they're not as dense as regular breadcrumbs. You know, it's not a true batter where you're coating it in a, you know, like Kentucky Fried Chicken style, super heavy style. I mean, there's a place and a time for that stuff, right? But this is a really easy weeknight meal that you can make in a jiffy with stuff you probably already have, and it's not deep fried. You're not gonna make a mess in the kitchen. Very quick and easy. And then those dipping sauces are great too, and I'll show you how to make those right when I get the chicken into the oven. So I'm just gonna keep doing this, finish it off, and pop the chicken into the oven. The instructions are all gonna be on my recipe website, honestandtasty.com, and you can find my videos there along with everything else that's fun in the world. No promises, but okay, so now that we've got them all into the tray, I'm just gonna take some cooking spray. Now the bottom's already sprayed, but I like to spray the top a little bit just so those breadcrumbs can get a little browned and a little more pretty and crispy when you take them out of the oven. So 10 minutes in the oven, flip them over, let them go another 10 minutes and you'll be good. So now we are getting started on our lovely puvly dips. My favorite ranch and my favorite honey mustard, period. And no mayo or anything like that is necessary, thank goodness, because I can be weird about that stuff, and I don't know if you guys are like that too out there, if any of you are, but I'm sure there are some of you out there like me that are weird about certain things like mayo and Greek yogurt is the savior here. And it tastes really good, and it's tangy, and it just really works well here. So I'm gonna start making the honey mustard first. So very, very simple. We're gonna add about a half a cup of yogurt for each of these. I've already got the honey in there. Some mustard. And some salt and pepper. And that's really all it is. You have the honey in there, but you definitely need salt as well because it brings out the flavors that much more. Okay, so just mix it up. And honestly, guys, that's it. That's all that goes into honey mustard. And it couldn't be easier, right? And it's delicious. It's addicting, especially with those chicken fingers. I love this stuff. Love it. I never used to be super into honey mustard, but my husband got me into it. And now when I get chicken fingers, I need honey mustard. It's so easy to make. And you don't have to worry about any additives or anything like that. Super healthy. That's it. Look at that. Next, see, we're doing this and it's been 2 minutes. Honey mustard, done. Ranch. Yogurt. You can eyeball all this stuff. I'm always gonna say that. You can really eyeball most things in the kitchen. Oh my goodness, I almost forgot completely. White vinegar into the honey mustard. Just a small splash. Sorry about that, guys. I got too excited about the ranch, maybe. Into the yogurt for the ranch. Dill is the most important part. So we want, let me grab my little measuring spoon. We want a lot of dill. We want about a lot of dill. So here's a teaspoon going in. Okay, onion powder. So I'm actually getting used to using measuring utensils because I never do, but with my blog I feel like I need to be precise so that when people make these recipes at home, it doesn't come out all wrong and then they don't have to yell at me afterwards. It's not a teaspoon, it's a tablespoon. Oops. Chopped chives. And then some garlic powder. Did you know that that's what ranch is? You can also add some dried parsley if you want. Salt. My best friend. What would I do if I didn't have salt? Pepper. I wouldn't cook. Boycott it. Okay. Mix it together. And your ranch is all done. Isn't that crazy? I love making ranch because it's like, you know, it tastes better than the stuff in the bottle. And it's so much healthier because try and read some of those ingredient lists and tell me if you can go to the store and make that stuff on your own and not feel weird about it. Or even find this stuff at the store. We made that literally in 6 minutes, both dips. And we've got 4 minutes left for the chicken to go before I flip it and let it go for another 10 minutes. And I'll see you in a bit. Come on out. Come on out. Here you are. I'm taking way too long. Okay. Yummy. So I'll show you what they taste like. No, I'm gonna eat them and you have to watch. But you guys can make it at home. So chicken tender, I'm gonna have both the dipping sauces. So excited because we're gonna eat this afterwards. Because after I take pictures for my blog or after I make videos for my blog and for YouTube, we eat all the food. So before it gets cold, oh, that looks perfectly cooked. Don't overcook the chicken. Perfectly cooked. 20 minutes, 425 is just what you need. I'll go for the honey mustard first because I use some spicy mustard in there and I can cool off my mouth with the ranch. I love this stuff. Ranch. I don't have gross stuff on my face. Okay, so guys, please make this. It's super easy. You can make it at home any night of the week. Literally, it took me at most 30 minutes from start to finish. So I'm gonna eat, we're gonna eat, and we're gonna get nice and full and feel good about it in the end, because it didn't come from a drive-thru. And I hope you guys enjoy it, and find this recipe and all of my other recipes on honestandtasty.com. And please comment if you want to comment about the food or me or anything, and like and subscribe if you like it and if you want to subscribe, and if not, then don't. I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.